Hello everyone, welcome to 6 Things You Need to Know for Intro to GIS, Fall 2019. Basically this is an introduction to me and how to succeed in this class. And I just realized that the little video snippet I have in the corner is covering up some of the text, so apologies, you'll have to kind of just make your best guess or trust me that the word success is there underneath my picture. Okay, let's get started. So first, a little bit about me. I have included this already in the introductory material that I have on Canvas, but just to sort of reiterate, I like to start off with why I'm qualified to teach this class. I actually have a PhD from King's College London in geography, and my particular area of interest or of research was peace building and urban regeneration. I dabbled a little bit in GIS during that research period, but it wasn't until I was out of my PhD program that I actually really picked up GIS, and I did a special training course in it. And now I work as a GIS field technician in the utility sector. So specifically, I work with it's called Southern California Edison, and it's the local utilities or electricity provider for all of Southern California. And I go around and collect field data regarding the health and safety of all the electrical poles out there. I currently live in Long Beach, California, so I'm still quite warm. That's the tank top, and there's a fan blowing here in the corner. So you'll be getting my stuff from California, and I'll be an hour behind you. I actually have some experience being in Lander. I taught at CWC for the summer of 2017, and at that time I also lived at the Sings Canyon Center. So I have a little insight into what life is like there and what you guys are seeing and experiencing just in your daily lives. And I'm also a self-professed geography nerd. This will probably come through in the way I talk about geospatial data and the way I talk about GIS and how important it is to problem solve so many things we encounter in the world. But I see everything through a geographical framework lens, and I think it's really important for adding to one's understanding of how the world works and how we can help make the world a better place. So let's move into the class a little bit. So first I want to stress, as you all are aware, this is a hybrid class with all of the curriculum and the teaching happening from the online vantage point, which means that you need to be very aware and cognizant of the fact that everything I post online is necessary for your benefit, so you should be making a concerted effort to read it all. I don't post anything erroneous. I don't post too much stuff, I don't believe. So I highly recommend you read the course outline, course summary, the syllabus, and the lab guidelines, and these are all are available to view again on the Canvas page under the modules section, and it'll be the first set of modules that you can read. I should have everything I mentioned here is referenced there as well, so it's kind of reiterating myself over and over again. But I want to make sure you guys have a clear understanding of what's to come, how you can communicate with me, and the pace, the schedule we'll be keeping. This will be a sort of aggressive pace for this class. We have 12 weeks to cover 11 chapters of material, and I believe you can do it, but you have to stay on top of your work, but we'll get more into that later. So to the 6 things you need to know. First one is you need to commit to consistently checking in on the class and developing a routine. Because this is a hybrid class, we actually have a lab component that you have to attend. This helps with that because you can sort of just make it the rule that you take care of the coursework during that lab time, in which case you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the week. But sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes our bandwidth is stretched in other ways, and you just have to take care of this class or another class at different times. All I do is encourage you to be mindful of when it's happening and that you have material due every week. So I don't want you to fall behind. Once you fall behind, it's always harder to catch up. But I'll get into my late work policy in a moment. But just be conscientious of deadlines and checking your work every week. Number 2, each week will generally be the same outline or the same feel. I'm going to ask you to read the chapter, watch the video. I might record. There'll always be a presentation. I may or may not get around to recording a video of it. But the presentation will add to the material in the book. It's not just going to explain repeat what's there. So I do encourage you to read it or listen to it because it will enhance whatever information you're getting from the book and the lab. And of course, do the lab. Labs are very important. There's always going to be reading questions and lab questions that accompany the chapter and the lab work you do. And there will also be what I call an other assignment. That can be a discussion question or an additional learning activity that from ESRI that I'll have you cover. It'll change each week. And it will obviously relate to the lesson we learned that week. So again, reflecting on what I just described, there are 4 different assignment types. There's reading questions, lab questions, the other assignments, and then the project. So I will be putting together or formulating a project for you to do and spend your last week of class working on. I will give you ample time to prepare for it. And it will relate actually to the other assignments I have you do. So just be aware that when you are working on those other assignments, they will actually be contributing to how you come up with your project. And I will start posting that project in the next few weeks, and I'll bring it up and discuss it more as I figure out exactly what I want you guys to be doing. Number 4, grading is weighted. 20% for reading questions, other assignments, and the project, and 40% for labs. This is a bit different from what I've done in the past. I find I really want the labs, I really want you guys to focus on getting those labs done. They're really important, and it's the bread and butter of doing GIS. This isn't just something you read and think about, it's also something you have to do, you have to do over and over again. So the labs are critical to getting your muscle memory and your sort of familiarity with how the software works and how everything works together down pat, because you're not going to sort of be able to do a lot more complex problem solving. And if you're moving on into advanced GIS in the spring, you just want to be sure that you've got this down, that you're comfortable. And so labs are really important, and that's why I've made the labs worth more than I usually do. Number 5, so due dates and late policy. It's pretty simple. I work on a Monday morning through Sunday night week. I will usually have work available earlier than a Monday, but just to say that any work that is assigned on a Monday is due the following Sunday at 12:59 p.m. So you have 1 week to do the work. Anything that's turned in after that Sunday midnight deadline is considered late, and it will be given 50% credit. And I won't actually get to it to grade it until the end of the semester. I generally endeavor to grade work that's turned in on time within a week, give or take a few days. But if it's turned in late, I just can't get to it. You know, we're all busy. I work full time. I have a baby, so it's all sort of like I kind of gotta keep moving. So as things come in, I get them done, and if they're late, I won't be able to get to it till later. So that's it. It's pretty straightforward, and I think you have a whole week to get the work done. This is a 4-credit class, so you should be able to get all the work done within 3 to 4 hours, I would think, at most. So again, keep that in mind as you're planning your week. One last word on technology and data. You will need access to your computer. I think you guys probably all know this, but just so you know, you can either use the computers at school or you can use your own laptop. If you're using a computer from school, there will be ArcMap software already installed, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you're using your home computer, or if you want to work from home at all, you will need to have the software. We can provide that for you. You just need to email me and let me know, and I'll get you the instructions and the special key code you need to take care of it. And also, I highly encourage you to use an external hard drive of some kind, especially if you're using the school computers. The lab work will actually generates a lot of data. The maps we create are data intensive, so you'll want to have somewhere else to save it. I mean, not only the fact that, but you just shouldn't be leaving it on a public computer anyway. So just get into the habit of plugging your external hard drive. You save your files, save them to a place that makes sense. You'll get more attuned to what I mean by this as we go through the semester. So that's it. Those are my 6 things. If you have any questions or any problems, email me. Email me is the best thing. I'm checking my email many times a day. I might not be able to respond instantly, but I will get back to you by the end of the day. You can also post it to any kind of on the forum if you want, on the course page, or talk to the tutor during the in-class lab time. having the in-person tutor is completely invaluable. It's, like I said before, it just takes a while to like get used to it, and there's really simple things that you might be doing incorrectly that could be easily fixed that will help you move quicker. And being able to have somebody there to actually just give you those little pointers or tell you where certain things are found will help you move along and be a lot more comfortable. And also, it's not on the screen here, but I encourage you to email me as well if you're having problems meeting deadlines. If there's something coming up that you know is going to keep you from turning in work, please let me know. As much as I have this late policy, I also really want you to succeed in the class, and the best thing to do is just be open with me about what's going on, and we'll work something out. So I look forward to working with all of you, and I hope you've already had a good start to your semester. I know we're starting a little later than the rest of the school did, so yeah, I look forward to hearing your first assignment responses and getting going on Intro to GIS. So everybody, have a great day, and thank you very much.